Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man Bad Chad and Queen Jolene's on the camera and we are on air and Fina's in the house. We're going to continue on with the fabricating. We were not in the shop yesterday, obviously. We're going to take off where we left off. Everything's still in place. There's Fina, Weena, the doggy boo-poo. She's a good dog. We're going to take off where we left off on the fabrication part, doing the back fender. That's what we're going to do. Let's get at it. I've got the piece of exhaust pipes sitting up there now that I see. I'm going to move this welder for a second. I want to look at the back fender. Before I cut that piece of exhaust pipe, I want to look and see if the back fender, if you come take a look with me, the back fender's on there, not bad, but where I've got this line right here, I'll probably try to make that fender go with that back line. That's what I'm going to try to do. If it's off a little bit, you know, only you and me will know, so that's all that really matters. So as I look at that, it's not bad. I think it's back in the place where I want it. I should check just because I wanted about an inch from the back wheel. Let's put your thing. Put my glasses on. That's not bad, it's about the same as the front. Close enough. That's what we're going for. I'm thinking that where that's at right at the present moment. Well, you know what? I should not cut that off yet until I make this fit a little better. I got to make this fit a little better down here. So I'm just going to notch this out a little bit to make it go down over top the exhaust pipe a little bit better. And then we'll do that. Thanks for coming back, everybody. We appreciate it. We're cooking with gas and taking numbers. Or Jolene is anyways. And you know why I say that? Because she's hot. She's hot. And we all know I got a good eye. All right. You can see right here I've got the other pieces of the exhaust pipe starting to be ground down. I come up here this morning and just ground them down, trying to get ready. And we'll go with that here in a minute, but trying to get ready for the other side. This is for the love of the sport, and the love of the sport is building cars, and I like building stuff. The brunt of the boot took that, didn't it? That's a joke. I love the sport of building cars and building something from nothing. It's like Jolene said, you're building them fenders out of midair. Well, I never thought of that before, but yeah, that's what we like to do. We've got it. Okay, just going to set that on there. It's not bad. It could probably take some more. And basically, I don't care if I take any more out of it or not, because I like the idea of having, just checking that fender again, it can come down just a little tiny bit. So what I'm going to do is, where this is coming up like that, I can 45 this one and 45 that one. I don't know if it's a 45 or not. I'm just saying 45 because it's on an angle. Like I did on the front fender, or the front exhaust pipe going up there, I just cut them so they come together. On this one, I'm going to try something a little different. I do not have any round stuff to make it go around. Do not have it. What's wrong, Fiend? You need to go out? I'll let you out. So I'm not going to try to make it complicated there on that part. Well, I am going to complicate it a little bit because I'm going to have to make a different cut. I'm not going to 45 it there, I don't think. I think I'm going to do, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off there and then what I'll do is I'll cut that off, and then I can weld it at the point, and then I'll take a piece of pipe and I'll cut it and I'll stick it in there so I get a little I don't know why, but I could 45 it there, but I don't think I want to. So you can see as I got it marked there, right underneath that piece of pipe, when I cut this, I'm going to bring it right to this piece and just weld it on there, and then we'll fit a piece in there. And we'll do the same for both sides. Now I'm just looking at the end from there to there, and I'm trying to keep the same distance all the way around. That's all I'm doing. No biggie. Helps with the eye work, it does. You know, a lot of this stuff that I'm doing is just by eye. It's by eye. And I'm hoping I didn't cut it too shy. When I look at this fender piece, and I get back here and take a look at it again, it looks like to me it could come down just a little bit. And that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna forgot something already. I need I didn't forget it, I just haven't done it yet. I need a 10-inch, got a piece of pipe right there actually I could have used. I need a 10-inch measurement inside. So I'm just using this piece of exhaust pipe on this piece of exhaust pipe on the, you can see on the outside there, I'm just making it, and then I mark 10-inch. And the reason I'm marking 10-inch, because the outside of this piece to this piece is 10-inch, we're trying to make it halfways decent. So if I run that along there, that's on the outside of that piece, just like I did on the front. Now, this has got to be moved, obviously. Hoping I don't knock it off. This comes out a ways, and that tells me I'm going to tack that on right there like that, and then we'll run that one and get that one going. It's scary. All right, let's see if we can get that going. It's going to be a shaky thing for a second, but that's okay. Sometimes I'm a bit shaky. Yeah, I don't know if I moved that back there or not. My cover. Did I move the back fender from its place? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just tack it on there and then worry about that here in a second. I'm going to tack this on here and get it in the right spot. I guess it doesn't even matter if I get in the right spot because I can move it. I'm saying I'm at the 10 spot. Just going to bring that together. All right, we're on the 10 mark there. Yeah, I like that. Now the fender, I like the fender. It's running with that line a little bit better. Like it. I like it a lot. It's almost like that Keith Alexander video. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, the fender is not right on top of that wheel. I'm going to have to do something with the wheel anyways. We have a 5-bolt hole down here. We have a 6-bolt hole up front. I'm going to have to make an adapter or something to fit them Chev spoke wheels is what I'm going to have to do. And when I make the adapter, I'm going to bring the wheel out a little bit to fit that fender. We have a bunch of hodgepodge of stuff going on here to make this truck. We made it out of whatever was lying around, like we made the truck. But what I am going to say is I'm going to have to do a little bit of I'm gonna let the dog back in. I'm sorry, people, but you know how that goes. If you have a dog, you have to pay attention. It's cold outside. If I was left outside, I'd probably bark too. Woo! You know what the dog said when it wiped his ass with sandpaper? Rough, rough. Did you laugh at that, sweetheart? Good. What I've got going on here is sort of I made a mistakes, I think. And the reason being is I made a mistake is because I'm thinking that the exhaust pipe should have went back here and then rolled down. Because when I get my running board on, I'm just thinking here now, I get my running board on there, it goes all the way around, goes right up to the front fender. When I do the running board back here, I'll have to go around that. Is that okay? Should be. Yeah, I don't really want to run it back there because it wouldn't look good if I, so I'm just going to leave it where it's at. It's on the top, but when I make a running board, I'm going to have to make a pattern and go around that and weld it around that because in all honesty, that wouldn't look good back there. It'd be too close to the wheel. Continue on, Chetty, continue on. All right, I will. I have to get this part up some because it's not looking right. Why is it not looking right? It's not looking right because it's leaning over this way and the fender's not in place. This is where it gets tricky. Maybe it is. Just that I haven't got it straight, that's all. Maybe I didn't know what I was talking about there. No, fender leads in, don't want to lean in. Just having a little bit of an issue right here for a second. We're at the right distance there. When I look down it this way, that kind of, no, all right. It still seems like it wants to come out a little bit further. I'm going to weld and get another piece of pipe going right here and then try to straighten it out. So we'll get another piece of pipe cut. And I'm thinking that I can use something like this and cut a 45 on each piece. Like so if I have a piece like that, then I can 45 that one, then shove it in there, and then I'll have it like a little, but I'll have it. I think it'll look a little better than having it not right up to a 45. This piece here, I may as well cut it the same length as this one. (15 5/8). I may as well cut it the same length. This one's going out here, so it's only going to hit. It's going to hit here, and then it's going to go down by. Don't know if I like that either, but it is what it is. See how I got this one over here? It's kind of on that angle. Kind of looks funny, but I'm going to have to deal with it. The fender's going to come around here. I'm going to have to deal with it. I'm going to cut one this length, set it on top, and then I'll add a little piece to it to make it look good. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think that would be the easiest piece, and then trying to meet 15. Then me trying to make that cut and make that. Sometimes the feller just talks too much. Okay, we're gonna do the 15 and 5/8. We're gonna cut that piece, we're gonna set it on top of that and get that looking straight. We'll go from there. That's all I can do. When you're doing stuff like this, there's no set rule or there's no set anything. It's all freehand, so, or free-minded or whatever you want to call it. It's all in your perspective as you're doing it. So if you think I'm doing it wrong, there was no book to tell me what was the right way. If you know what I'm trying to say. Like there's no, yeah, it's all freehand. So when you're doing this sort of stuff, this is called freedom. Freedom! And the reason it's freedom is because you get to do whatever you damn well please. And if you don't know it, the way to happiness is doing it your way. Believe me. Who needs a chop saw? When I was in school, I liked stickers, but I don't like stickers on my exhaust pipe. I like the scratch and sniff ones. I wonder if they still do that for kids in school, if they give them stickers or not. It's kind of a motivating thing to get a sticker. I see a piece of weld on the end of that. I don't want that. I'm going to try to stick that on there. Don't know if it's going to be right or if it's going to be wrong or what it's going to be. But I have to stick it on to find out whether it is or not. Guess I could go to my computer and make a diagram and then measure it all out and then do it that way, I suppose. But I haven't got a computer. Jolene does. Jolene's my computer. She's my everything. Now, what I'm noticing right off the get-go, what am I noticing right off the get-go? I took some off of that one. I'm going to do something real quick. I have a little tiny level. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to let that fall. I got it, baby. I got it. Yeah, I wonder if it's long enough. Well, I can make it level because it would. Do. Some things help, believe it or not. That's telling me I got to take some off. Now remember, I want that on the outside of that, and as I do that, I'm starting to remember myself, I'm only going to hit the corner of that, and then I'm going to have to I'm going to plunk that on because I'll tell you why. I got some figuring to do. And I can always snip that back off. It's not bad back there, but in all honesty, I want, I'm just gonna sit that over there like that so it don't fall. Well, it might fall anyways. I want that. I want another piece of pipe so I can connect that. And then that's straight. And then I'll make a piece that goes down around there and does that piece. I'm gonna have to. It could be done differently, that's for sure. This back fender's turned into something more than I wasn't bargaining for, but that's okay. That's part of fabricating. So, I'm wanting this out like yay. Not ye, yay. I'm gonna tack that. It's right on the, so you can see this outside line here, right on the on that inside that exhaust pipe. That's where it's got to be. That's where it's going 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 to be. I'm gonna tack it. Good. I'm happy with that. It probably could be in a little bit more. Nope, not happy with that. I'm gonna take it in just a little bit. That's staying in place now. I keep whacking it around, it won't. Like a set of roller ends. I want to go a little further. Do it again. I'm being picky right this second because I'm putting the fender on the truck and I want it to be in the right spot, sort of. Try there. I just want this up by. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay, I can live with it. I don't know if I can live with that though. Yeah, I guess that's okay. No, probably not. No, you can see as I'm coming back here, I got this side to deal with, and I got this side to deal with. And that pipe has got to go back, unless I bring this one forward. And I think I'm going to bring this one forward, because if I bring that back, I'm going to miss everything all together, because I got a round piece going on here. If I bring this up, this piece here, flat with this side, and this piece, this side here, flat with this side, I'm going to miss everything to weld anything to. So I'm going to bring this in on that exhaust, like this one is, and that way there, when you look at it, you're gonna see the fender coming up here. You won't even see that in there basically, but you'll have a nice rounded end for that. As I'm talking to myself, now I'm going to tack this one on the line. Huh, not bad. How's that gotta go? That one go down a little bit. Man, I can't Can't complain about that, I don't think. I don't think I want to. That's a hard one. Let's cut that off. This one has to come down some. Now we're talking. Ah. Got the pipe turned the wrong way, that's why. That heel. Bring this one in with the flush with this one. Can bring it into the 10-inch mark. Can't get my head in there. There she be. And line up with this one. Whew. Line up with that one. Not bad. We'll go with it. Now that looks too wide here. Up in the middle, this looks too wide. Back fender's giving me a going over. That's what it's doing. It's giving me a going over. 10 right on. It looks funny, but it's really not. 10 right on. Why does it look funny? Maybe because it's the way I'm looking at it, I guess. Yeah, I'm going from that line. Okay. I'm going to bring that one out just a little bit. Bring that welder on. So we don't fall off. I'm going to bring that one out a little bit. Just a little bit. Jeez. Having a hard go right here at the moment. I really am. Not really. Looks good. And that looks good. Ah, That's what's going on. This one looks good. This one's going to be cut and brought over, so this one's too far that way. Cut this one off. This one here looks nice and center on that one. This one is over too far. Why are we not back? There we are. Tack, see if we get it looking better or not. Got this one. Why is that? Measuring 10. It's too wide. All right. I've got an issue with the back fender. This is too wide. So I gotta take and cut one off and bring it together is what I gotta do. Woo! Having a rough one. I don't know. Maybe I should bring it down on the back side of that. This is where I'm having a little bit of thought process. I want a little bit of angle. Like I don't want, this is what I don't want. If I bring the pipe on the back side of this, on the back side of this exhaust, it'll be running right straight up and we'll have it so close to the wheel that it really won't look that good. I wanted a little bit of an angle on it. I could cut this off and make angle, but if I still put it on the back side of this, then my exhaust pipe is right in here close to the wheel. I don't think I want that. So I'm just gonna come back and take a look and go with it in my head again for a little bit here. What I have to do at this present moment, I've got those two pieces tacked on this piece. This piece I can make a little piece that comes in there. We'll do that here in a second, no doubt in my mind. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snip this off, take this off, get this here to 10, and then I can bring these two pieces on because I can't do nothing with it right the way it is because it's not 10 inches. It's kind of not 10 inches. So I'm gonna take it off. That's why I was getting all, it wasn't looking good. Everything has to be running at 10 inches, so I'm gonna tack this on in two places so it don't take off. Let's make a little something for that right now. Just grabbing stuff. Just grabbing stuff. Let's do this. Just for shits and giggles. It'll work, I just got to get it fitting. I'm just going to take and scoop that out. Scoop that out. And then we'll check it out. Let's scoop that out and check it out. I like it. mind it a bit, to be honest with you. Don't mind it a bit. Then I can cut that off, play with the hammer and beat that in there nice. He says. Just going to tack it on for now. Doesn't mean I have to keep it. Just going to tack it on to hold that pipe in place so I can get everything rocking and rolling here. I'm just gonna, it's a nice end of that piece of pipe though. Rolls down in there nice. Stuff it in there so it's now I'm hoping that I can cut that off without that going anywheres. I'll have to stand back and see if I like it or not. Like, it'll take a little bit of adjustment. I have an issue with this piece, and we're gonna figure it out. That's not bad. It's not running bad at all. This is a piece I'm having an issue with. Every time I went to try to make it look right, it did not look right. And the reason being is, you can see it's 10.5. And you know what Jolene said? That's the problem. Yes, I can make that round that up, make that look nice. Sure I can. Now, I have a little bit of an issue. I won't hear in a second, I can guarantee you. Oh, just a little bit more. We're at 10 a little bit. Just do it again. Don't want to go too far really, but it happens, it happens. We'll just open her back up again. We're getting closer. And don't like how that tape's bent, but not much now. 16th or an 8th. 16th left. I don't want to bend it too far, that's the issue. That's the issue. 10. Now, let's do this. Ten and a half. This should be easy. I'm hoping it's easy. Spin that one in. See, I don't know. This one probably could be bent in. Now I've got to do this. Using all these fancy tools, I don't know. It's going to be banged out. Hoping that we have 10. We should have 10 down the bottom. Pretty darn close. Oh yeah, baby doll. I'm going to mark it nailed on one side and then I'll move it to the other side. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. I'm going to take a look in here. Yeah, I don't mind it. Nope, I'm going to bring this one first. I'll say I'm going to bring this one first because I can see it lined up. All right, now, put this back on there. Put that back on there. I'll take that. Looks good. Looks good. That looks good. Alrighty. What I'm looking for, it's not bad against that line. It's a little bit, the box is up a little bit, and I could pick that end up a little bit if I wanted to. Sure I can. Sure I can. Want that line right there. Want that. Just want it up a smidgen, I do. I want it up a smidgen before I start welding some, before I start welding it together. I want to make sure that I want it where I want it. And I suggest you do the exact same thing. Weld it where you want it. Now. Stop it. It's not playing nice right at the present second. That's okay. There we go. Ah, happy. I want that straight too. How am I going to do that? That'd be nice if it was the same. How am I going to make that stay like that? All right, this is what I'm going to do. I need something to make that stay like that, so I'm going to grab a piece of, it's not straight going back and forth, just grab something that will hold it. Piece of round rod over there, is there? Swung my head around like my head was going to fall off, didn't I? One of them walloping web snappers. What I'm looking for, like this fender doesn't look exactly in line with that one, and where I can put it in line, I may as well. I could tack it on that metal there, but I'm just very scared it'll just take off. Bless you, sweetheart. I just like taking tack something there to there, or just something small actually. I'm just gonna look. All right. Very delicate. Then I'll just tack something on that, and then I can. Isn't that nice? Huh? Isn't that nice? All them chords together. That's so beautiful. It's a symphony, it is. It's how you deal with it is really the issue. All right, I just want to. Just gonna tack this on there. Just a light little boop. Just enough to say. It's good. Now, I'm going to weld this one up over here and make it stay there, hopefully. Are you at for time? You good? Good, awesome. Alrighty. Now let's make a piece to fit in there. I want to go up to the front. Something when you're doing this, you really got to stand back and take a look all the time, see if the angles are right or not. You really do. You really do. It looks nice and straight back when I come up here and I look all the way back. It looks good and straight. I'm thinking about this part here. This all looks good and straight down through here. It's not hitting my wheel straight, but I can't help that. I want the fender straight. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. I can do this. And it doesn't even matter about that, I guess, does it? Let's say 3 1/8. Bang on. That pipe at the top on the inside can come in just a little bit, maybe. Or, no, I'm on the line, so that one there can come in just a little bit. I'm going to make this part. Let's do this. Don't know if that's long enough. Don't think it is. Nope. I had 2 pieces. I'm going to don't cut those 2 pieces. Let's do this one. I'm thinking that this one has to be untacked and brought in just a little tiny bit. Alrighty. It might be way too much surface where this is high. Like that gives a longer angle than that. That's maybe what we want. Who knows? Let's cut it and see what happens. That's all we can do. Let's see what happens. Not even close. I'm in there quite a ways. Not even close. I gotta come into a point. I don't know what I'm thinking. The reason I just cut that like that Because when I'm looking at that, that comes to a point. I haven't got, that's not to a point. That wasn't going to fit, not even close. So I just bring it a little bit closer, and we'll go from there. And all I'm doing is using this line here to cut this line. I've got this line here like this. So I'm trying to cut this line with that line because it looked right, but yet this comes to a point, or that piece comes to a point. Well, this piece didn't come to a point, so I'm just cutting it off and using that line. That's what I'm doing. Getting closer, and it's going to need some work, that's for sure. Let's do it right to the point. Probably would have been easier if I cut it on a 45, no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. I'm going to weld that up and make that work. Let's try it. All we can do is try it. And when it comes time to do all the welding on this, you guessed, I got a coat hanger, and I'll show you some fine-tuned welding. All right, I'm going to tack that on there. I'm just going to see what happens. Basically, I'm just going to see what happens. That's basically what I'm going to do for it. Put it in there. Now I thought I was cooking right along with gas on this, and I was going to fly right through this. But as you can see, that's not the case. That's not the case. This back fender's being a little bit more than... I want that to come down. Let's bang on it with a hammer first to see what we got going on. I'm cutting and a hacking now, baby. But trying to make it look like something in the end. Try to. That's not going to come down very far. tack that one together. I don't really want to bang on that too hard. And the reason being is I'm going to pair of pliers and snip and bang, pull that together. Thick stuff. Thick stuff. I'm going to tack that because I can always grind it off. Probably tacked it a little early, I did. I just want to be able to hit it, that's all. Nope. Nope, one tack. Hit that again. This off. All right, let's grind off the excess. Don't want that to happen. Don't want that to happen. Gotta go back and take a look at that. Not bad. We're still in place. Let's get a few tacks on that. Try to make that look like something. Here, it's not looking bad. A little more weld right here for when I grind it off. I guess I'm not sure if I'm getting much more than a 45 there when I do that. I'm not sure if I like it or whatever. Don't know if I accomplished anything by doing what I did or not. I may have. I don't know if I like it or not. I should probably just put a 45 it probably. if I accomplished anything there or not, to be honest with you. Not really. The reason I took that slice in there, I basically should be at where I want to be anyways. It's not going anywhere. Slice it again. I'm going to weld it in there because it's holding it together. But I might take a different approach on the other side. I'm not sure yet. See what happens. So, see what I can make it look like, I guess. Round that off. When you're burning her like that, you know you're getting penetration, that's for sure. I'm gonna grab a coat hanger, put some meat in there so I can grind it off. And that's the only reason I'm grabbing a coat hanger, is to put some meat in there to grind it off. Not real excited about what's going on there, but it's holding it in place. Now, I'm going to grind it up just a little bit, see what it looks like. That's all I can do. It's quite thick. You got some places over here. I'm going to use, I got more going on than I think. Yeah, still looking good. What I have to do here is I have to make sure it doesn't want to stay in place, obviously. If it's out of an adjustment, I will do it with this piece because it's not connected yet. No, but we're looking good. See that? We're still on the money. We're still good. We're still good. Come over this side, if you will. You can see I've got a bunch of gap going on here. I shoved that in there fairly quick. I'm trying to do what I got to do, but this is what I'm going to do to make it tight and right. I might just add a little piece of like this. Like I can add a piece of that in there like that to weld that and get that looking right. I'm not saying I'm going to use that piece or not, but this is what I'm going to do to make this stuff all tight and right. Let's go. Put that right over there. That thing fall again. Continue on. Come on. Come on in, coat hanger. Come out the flag. Using the coat hanger for material. Generally wouldn't go that hot some things sometimes, but I'm welding up. Soft pipe. So that's how I do that. Just weld that up like that. Might as well weld up just a little bit. Take off my hat. Take off my helmet. Let's clean it up a little bit. I like to cut that and bang that down, but not liking. I don't like how hot it's got a point there, and I don't like it. I won't take it out. Do it again. Weld this side before I do that other side. Still nice and thick, like we got like 1/8 wall, so it's kind of. Again. Awesome. Feeling better? Come on. All right. There. I'm going to put my helmet on, put some weld on that, and then flapper it off and make it look like something. I just didn't like that sharp edge there. We got a piece of metal, if you can picture it, we got a piece of metal coming along here, and it's going to run up over this and run over this, so basically it's just going to run over top of that. You're probably going to see the side of it. We'll clean that up a little bit better. Lots of meat left. Yeah, I guess that's part of it. Let's try to clean up this piece down here. I still have to get this secured here yet. Yeah. I guess we shrink exhaust pipe exactly like we shrink metal. Just cut it and then split it. Put one side down and then split it again, what's excess, and then bring it together. You can see how I've got that. Now I can weld that nicely around there, all the way around there, and grind it off nice. Aye, my God. Now I feel like I'm allowed to flush all the weld off because of the gap that I had. I had a huge gap on all that stuff, and I feel like I'm allowed to flush it off. So as we got going down here, this is going to actually come down to a little point, which I think is fine. I can't think of any other way to go about it. And that's going to match in there nice. So there is some more welding I have to do the inside back there. I'm not sure if yeah, it's going to be okay. And the reason being is there's going to be a piece of metal that goes over here. I was just wondering if I 45'd it there. It would come to a sharp point if I 45'd it, but I have got a little bit of round going on, and I still can form it a little bit by banging it around and stuff. There's all kinds of metal there to grind for as thickness of the metal. It's not sheet metal, it's probably 8. That's why I keep grinding it. I'm trying to make it a nice shape on that. A nicer shape that I can get when I weld a piece of metal on it. If you can picture it, the piece of metal is going to come up here and go along the edge. The metal is going to be welded on the fender. It's going to be on the highest part of the crown. So we're going to find the highest part of the crown. So it's going to come down around here somewhere. Hopefully we get this rounded off a little bit better. I think it's fine. I'm not sure if that was basically the way to go about it. But I'm going to have to probably do the other one the exact same way to get the exact same shape. I have got a nice, yeah, kind of beating myself up over it, but I don't think it's worth it. Nope, happy with it. I'm happy with it. That there, I'm just gonna have to weld it up like the rest of it. You've seen how that looked down in there. And with the old coat hanger, it sure can make a difference. Let's do another one. Good. We're all over? Alrighty, we got enough time in, I guess. When we stand back and come take a look at this here, when you stand back and take a look at that, it doesn't look bad as far as I'm concerned on the part where, I'm just gonna stick that in there for now. When you're looking at that corner there, I guess that's the corner I need, really. Like, I mean, that's the corner I need. So we really, what can I say? We really cut and hacked what we had to do to get that corner going on there. And that's what I did. And I just kept cutting it and shrinking it and banging it together. Every time I welded it, I just made sure that I cut it and I bang it together and then welded it up, cut it, make sure I bring it together, then weld it up. I still can cut it again even and bring it together more and shrink it and do that. That small 45 there, whatever, 90, it's probably more of a 90 than a 45 would be hard to get as a mandrel bend. But it's coming. I got another one to do on this one and weld that up there. And then you can see I have to start making braces to hold the fenders. I can't just let them run off the running board. There's braces that I have to do in here. There's braces I have to do up there. There's probably a brace I have to do on the back of the fender. There's a brace I have to do on the front of the fender. All this section from front to back is going to be able to come off. It's all going to be one, but it's all going to come off. And that way there, we can take it off, we can paint it, and then we can put it back on. All right, everybody, if you like what you see, throw a like in. If you don't like it, throw another comment in. Like, share, comment, spread the news, subscribe, and you come back. I'll come back tomorrow. It's going to be a big one. We're going to be at our friend Brad's place, and we're going to look around, and we're going to show you what's there if you want to see what's there and buy something. He's the man to buy it from. Have a good one, everybody. See you tomorrow.